Good afternoon. Here is the national news from our studio BGI TV, Babagbagede Imo TV. First are the major headlines for the news this hour. I am Rabi Lawal. Senate passes Electoral Act Amendment Bill, approves electronic transmission, directs primary. Soludo wins Anambra governorship election. Kanu's lawyers stage walkout as court adjourns trial to January 19. Obada kidnapping. We have paid the ransom with codeine, says Ogun residents. Oluwo, traditionalist clash as monarch claims authority over deity. Now in details. The Senate on Tuesday approved the Conference Committee report on Electoral Act Amendment Bill. The report was approved after the Senate leader Yahya Abdullahi moved a motion on Tuesday. The Senate and House of Representatives had in July passed different versions of the bill. While the Senate proposed either direct or indirect mode of party primary, the House of Representatives made direct primary mandatory for all parties. The Senate had also, in its version, empowered the Nigerian Communication Commission to determine the electronic transmission of election results. The House did not give such powers to the NCC, it says in its version. The provision caused an outrage, with many calling on the Senate to follow the example of the House of Representatives, which adopted the use of technology where practicable. The Electoral Commission will now have to decide how to transmit election results, either electronically or manually. Both chambers also approved that all political parties must use the direct primary mode in picking candidates. Former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria and candidate of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has been declared winner of the Anambra governorship election by Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The returning officer of the Anambra governorship election, Professor Florence Obi, announced the result on Wednesday morning at INEC office in Oka, Anambra State. That Charles Chukwuma Soludo of APGA, having certified the requirements of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Calabar said on Wednesday. Soludo, who was the Apex Bank governor between 2004 and 2009, was declared winner after the November 6 election.
Mail of ZLP is called 2082. 2082 votes. Four, that Charles Chukwuma Soludo of APGA, having satisfied the requirements of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected. This is dated today, 10th November 2021, and is signed by me, the returning officer. Thank you very much and good night. Okay, I'm supposed to give.
Justice Binta Inyako of Federal High Court in Abuja on Wednesday adjourned till January 19, 2021. The trial of the 10th leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. But there was confusion as Kanu's team of lawyers staged a walkout over the refusal of operative of the Department of State Services to allow some of them to gain access into the courtroom. Kanu, who was brought into the courtroom around 9:52 a.m., as shortly after his case was called up, bemoaned the refusal of security agents to allow some members of his legal team, especially his lawyer from the United States of America, Bruce Fay, to enter the courtroom. Meanwhile, counsel for the federal government and director of public prosecution, MD Abubakar, urged the court to proceed with the trial in the absence of Kanu's lawyers. Justice Inyako expressed displeasure over the conduct of the Kanu's lawyers and adjourned the case till January 19th and 20th 2022 for trial. Residents of Obadaoko in Abeokuta area of Lagos, Ogun State, I beg your pardon, have reportedly paid the ransom of 3 of their people abducted by gunmen on Saturday. The resident, who pleaded anonymity, said the residents have paid a sum of 1.5 million naira and some packs of codeine to get the abducted people released. They had reportedly demanded 10 million naira with packs of hard drugs, food, and water before it was later reduced to 1.5 million naira with some packs of codeine, water, and food. The police public relations officer in the state, Abimbola Oyeyemi, confirmed the abduction of the residents. The Oluwo of Iwo, Oba Abdulrasheed Akanbi, and the traditionalists in the town clash as the monarch declared that it cannot be a slave to any deity. The Oluwo said this while speaking at the maiden edition of God Festival held at his palace. He insisted that celebrating deities belittle traditional rulers, nothing that only God is worthy of worship by monarchs. Oluwo said a king must celebrate the king of all kings and not to celebrate lesser gods but Almighty God. He included that he is not a slave to deity or idol, that he has authority over them all and is representing the real Kabiyesi, who is the God of all. However, Traditional Religion Worshippers Association, TRAWSO, also fuming over the sacrilege against Yoruba deities by the monarch. They are threatening to embark on a 1 million-man protest to Oluwo's palace of Governor Adeboyega Oyetola of Osun State did not compel the monarch to apologize. That was the national news from our studio, but before we go, a quick retake of the headlines once again. Senate passes Electoral Act Amendment Bill, approve electronic transmission, direct primary. And also, Soludo wins Anambra governorship election. Kanu's lawyer stage walkout as court adjourns trial to January 19. Obada kidnapping, we have paid the ransom with codeine, says Ogun residents. Oluwo traditionalists clash as monarch claims authority over deity. 3 major social media handles which you can link up with for more of our broadcasts and be part of BGI TV. On YouTube, Baba Gbagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe and click to the next notification bell for more updates of our broadcast. On Facebook, Gbagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. On Instagram, Gbagede Imo _22. For advertisement of your goods and services and coverage of your functions and events, 070-3822-6160. I am yours faithfully, Rebi Lalawal. Have a wonderful time.